We're back in one of our favorite countries, the Philippines. Just look at this. Over the next few weeks, we'll be hopping around and staying on some of the most beautiful islands. And first up is Bohol. We're going to be staying on Panglao, which is a small island just off the main one. It is home to some beautiful beaches, amazing snorkeling, and incredible food spots.
Nice.
Unreal. We've got a few days to explore here, and let's just say we've got something a little bit unexpected lined up for getting us around. Here we go, Jasper's in the front seat. So we're currently just getting our bags together and we're gonna head out and explore. The weather today looks pretty good. There are a couple of clouds. Let me show you the outside area of our Airbnb because it's so nice. This is what we're currently looking at. We've got some palm trees. The weather does look good, as you can see. Clouds in the sky, but nothing too much to worry about. I'm very excited to have a dip in that pool at some point. So the best way to get around this island is to hire a scooter or a motorbike, but personally, I'm a little bit nervous for that, so we're not going to do that, but you can also get tuk-tuks. So we're going to try and see if we can get a tuk-tuk to take us down to the main Alona area. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
Alona.
Alona? Alona area? Okay, Alona area. And there's loads of cafes and restaurants and all loads of stuff going on down there. So let's see if we can get a tuk-tuk and yeah, let's go. About a 15-minute journey and he charged us 300 pesos, which I think is pretty good.
Like
£4. Anyway, we're gonna have a little explore around this area and I'm also really hungry, so I'm feeling some brunch food, maybe like something healthy, so we'll see what we can find. I got myself a smoothie bowl. It's got mango, it's got strawberry, it's got granola. It looks pretty good.
Got passion fruit. Cow nibs. Those actually look quite good.
Want to try? I was craving something healthy. That smoothie bowl was exactly what I wanted, but we are now just gonna head down to the Alona beach area because I think there's quite a lot along the beach. So we'll see. So far, vibes are great. Now I've had a smoothie bowl, I'm nice and fueled. So yeah, it's really hot though. Really nice and warm. So we've just made it down to Alona Beach. It's got this big like wall along the edge, and I guess that's to stop the waves.
Yeah, stop the waves coming up.
But yeah, this is the beach. Not the nicest beach I've ever seen in the Philippines, but I think there are much nicer beaches than this one around this area, so we're definitely going to be exploring a couple of those over the next few days that we're here. But there's loads of palm trees already, so...
If there's a palm tree, Jess is happy. Yeah, tuk-tuks just, you know, they roam the street, ride the beach wherever they want.
Yeah.
But I guess this is kind of like, if you actually think about it, how else do you get stuff to these?
Yeah. It's basically a road at this point.
It is like a road, but it's made out of sand.
Yeah. Farther we're walking along, the way more inviting the beach looks. This area has so many palm trees. We think it's actually part of a resort.
It is, Henan. Henan resort.
So yeah, this area of the beach looks beautiful. We can definitely see that this is the main tourist area. Every 5 minutes you walk, someone's asking you if you want to do a boat trip or like a land tour. I definitely think this is where most of the tourists stay. So where we're staying is about a 15-minute drive up the road, so it's kind of nice being outside of the busiest area, isn't it? It's quite nice to have, like where we're staying is pretty peaceful, but I also think it is quite good to stay in this area because it is where everything is. It's where all the cafes, restaurants, pretty much everything is here. So it is a little bit annoying having to get a taxi every time to come in here. So you kind of got to pick between the convenience or peacefulness.
Peaceful vibes.
Yeah. Coffee time. So we've just come into this cute little cafe called Overgrown. I've got myself an oat milk vanilla latte, which I feel like is pretty hard to find usually in the Philippines. Like the last time we came here, we hardly find it. Thank you. That's pretty nice.
Mine's quite weak, but it tastes nice.
Because Jasper didn't get a smoothie bowl earlier, he's got this like cheese toasty looking thing. Looks really good. It's got like peppers in it.
Yep. Cheese, I think it's mozzarella, bell peppers, something else.
It's very cheesy.
That's bang as well.
There are so many moments when I'm traveling where I wish I could just understand what the locals are saying. Sometimes I'll be ordering a coffee and the barista will be chatting to me and I just have no idea what they're saying, so I just kind of nod and smile and hope for the best. I feel like we've all been there at some point. So this is where Rosetta Stone comes in. They've been helping millions of people learn languages for over 30 years. I remember using Rosetta Stone CDs as a teenager, and now years later I've rediscovered them, but I wish I had just stuck to learning languages back then. Rosetta Stone helps you learn languages using dynamic immersion. It basically mirrors the way you learn your first language by hearing, seeing and speaking naturally. This method helps you to learn a language faster and actually retain more. You can learn from 25 different languages including Spanish, French, Vietnamese, Korean and even Japanese. You guys know that I want to book a trip to Japan this year, so I've already started doing some Japanese lessons in preparation. One really cool feature is their speech recognition software, which compares your pronunciation to native speakers and offers immediate feedback. Onnanako. This means you'll learn how well you're saying each word in addition to learning the word itself. I also love that the lessons are as short as 10 minutes. So I use that app when I'm at the airport waiting for a taxi or any time that I have a free moment whilst traveling. All it takes is a few minutes a day and suddenly you're recognizing words, forming sentences, and before you know it, actually talking with confidence. So if you want to give Rosetta Stone a try, check out the link in the description box. And thank you Rosetta Stone for sponsoring today's video. It's so interesting seeing construction work done abroad because they're always just so chilled and laid back about it. Like a lot of the time they don't even have shoes on, like they've got their t-shirts off.
Where was it we seen that guy cutting down a tree with a chainsaw in just a pair of shorts?
It's just wild.
No, like he genuinely didn't even have shoes on.
No.
It's so funny.
No like safety equipment needed. It's just like, yeah, we'll get the job done. So whereas I feel like the UK just goes so far with health and safety.
We're too far the other way.
Yeah, it's like you need weeks of planning and just get the job done.
Risk assessment. So
we've just come back down to the beach. We've just set up our little beach towels. We're gonna chill here for a bit, but it was so funny because we were just sat on the wall before we came onto the beach and these two girls came up to us and started singing Justin Bieber to us, and it was so cute. Like they wanted us to film the but yeah, it was honestly so funny. They were so sweet. But yeah, we're gonna chill here for a little bit and enjoy the sunshine. How are you enjoying the beach vibes?
Vibes, isn't it?
So nice.
Nice sand, nice water, a bit of a breeze, so it's not too crazy hot.
Yeah.
Time to get a tan.
Good morning guys. So we might have done a thing which I had no idea you could do, and we have hired a tuk-tuk. Yesterday when we were riding the tuk-tuks, we thought, I wonder if you could hire a tuk-tuk to just ride around yourself, because you can hire cars here but they are quite pricey and like it's really hard to park. So we thought the best thing obviously is to get like a motorbike, but we didn't really want to do that. And then we saw that you could hire a tuk-tuk. So this is our tuk-tuk that we are going to be having for the next week. Jasper's going to be the driver.
And
I'm gonna be honest, we've never driven a tuk-tuk before, so we were a little bit uncertain, and this morning the guy dropped it off and it gave Jasper a little
lesson,
like tutorial, yeah, and I think we've got it. So let me show you the tuk-tuk in all its glory. So this is the tuk-tuk in all its glory. It's nice and blue, which I love.
Wide body kit on it.
What'd you say?
It's got a wide body kit on it, look.
I have no idea what that means,
body kit. It's got the wide arches at the back. Check the spoiler, that's an extra like 10 brake horsepower.
Got a huge spoiler on the back.
Spoiler. She's a beast.
Do you want to just give us the full tour?
If you want.
Go on then.
Some lovely flowered seats with the plastic protection.
There we go.
Soft top. I don't think you can put the top back, but she's a soft top.
What else we got?
How are these right then?
Little doors.
Oh, they even got like you can put some in the little side door.
Can you?
Seat belts in the back. Look at the sub. No, that's the main.
What is that?
That's a sub.
Oh.
Look at me blaring the tunes. Check the wheel rims. Bad boy green.
Oh yeah. Nice rims.
Round to the back. So we've got the, like, what is that? Like a mud flap.
Yeah.
The back.
What does it say?
Goodness of God.
There we go.
Some little uprated silver trims for the old rear lights. Rear window that you can't see out of.
Perfect.
Bad boy.
Is that your favourite bit?
Now that is unreal.
So yeah.
Around here, it's the same.
There we go.
Enough to fit. You could probably fit at least 4 people in there, maybe even 5.
Yeah. What is that?
I'm assuming that's where you fill up the pay.
What's that? There's one here as well. Petrol. That says petrol.
Oh, that one's better. What's that one for then?
There we go.
Don't know, that one don't open.
And then this is where Jasper's going to be driving it.
Main cab.
So it's like handlebars like a motorbike, but then you do have like a pedal for the brake. The handbrake is down there. So yeah, I'm excited.
It's a bit strange because it's a manual, so it's like a bike clutch lever, but then you also change the gear by twisting the left handlebar.
That's so strange.
So on the right, so it's like a normal bike with a throttle, normal bike for a clutch, but instead of changing with your foot for the gears, you literally twist the, it's weird.
I'm so lost.
Yeah, it's a bit like, it sounds more complicated than when you actually get in it. You're like, oh, this is alright. Yeah.
All I'm saying is I'm glad I'm not the one driving.
Yeah, you're just like chauffeuring in the back. I'm literally a personal taxi driver for the next week.
Literally. For anyone wondering the cost, it came to 9,000 Filipino pesos, which is about £20 a day. It kind of works out for how long we've got it for, so I don't think that's too bad. Especially when we were spending like £3 to £4 every single taxi ride we would get. So
like we worked out, didn't we? We'd spend a minimum of like £16 a day.
Yeah.
Minimum before even
just to get food.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go for our first ride. Here we go. Jasper's in the front seat.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
I got to remember what to do, eh?
Yeah. Right, Jasper's on the move. Doing a little turn. Got this? Ooh!
So we're off.
We're off.
How do I put the wipers on there?
Oh, there we go.
Jeez, hope it don't rain.
It's actually so funny because I feel like the ultimate passenger princess in this. I've got the whole back seat to myself. Jasper's in front. It's great. Right, we are about to join the main road. How's it going up there?
It's good. I keep going to look in those mirrors, but I need to just look at them ones.
Yeah. It's
right.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, keep her at 40 k's, is what you said.
It's pretty smooth. I genuinely think this is the best decision we've made all week. Guys, first drive complete. We've made it to the cafe that we came to yesterday. It's called Overgrown, and we're gonna get some food here first. But that was like a 15-minute journey, and Jasper,
we went through the KLC bit and it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Just gotta get used to how sensitive the throttle is when you go to pull away in first gear.
I just can't believe we're doing this.
We'll get there.
So now we just need to figure out where to park. I think we can just park up the road. So do that and then we'll go get some food. Well deserved coffee.
Thank you. I've had it.
You have?
Stronger today.
Is it?
Yeah, yesterday's was a bit weak. That's nice.
Nice. I've just got a latte and then we've also got this cheese toasty again. It looks really good.
Cheesy.
Back to the tuk-tuk we go. Let's hop in. And no one stole my stuff, so that's great.
Jobs are good.
We're on the road again. Woo! We're going to be heading to our first stop of the day, which is going to be a beach. So let's go there now.
Beautiful. Get overtaken by a lot of people, but you know.
Not really complain.
We ain't here racing.
Jasper's just parking the car, I mean the tuk-tuk. Handbrake up. Done! Another successful trip.
We've landed.
We've landed.
We've landed.
Right, let's head to the beach. So we've just made it down to the beach. I believe this beach is called Dumaluan Beach. It actually looks really nice. The sea looks a gorgeous colour. This is the beach. Look at the sea. It looks extremely inviting. There is a little bit of seaweed on the beach. It kind of looks like there's been a storm or something here recently. But yeah, I'm excited. This part of the beach looks beautiful. There's a lot less seaweed here as well. I'm so excited to get in. We're just walking a bit further along and there are so many palm trees at this end of the beach. Wow, definitely the further you walk, the nicer it gets. Just look at this. So beautiful. This is gonna be our little spot for the day. Gonna sit under these palm trees. Let's pop our towels down. Okay, so security just told us that we can't sit here, but we can sit over there. Don't know what difference it makes, but yeah, we'll go move just slightly further down the beach. So strange. This is the new spot, which personally I actually think is nicer. So we lucked out here, and this is our view of the sea. The beach was so nice. We just spent a bit of time chilling there, but we have just popped back to our Airbnb to get a change of clothes because we were so salty and sandy. So we thought, let's get changed, but we are back in the beast. Jasper's up front as usual.
T-Dog the TikTok, T-Dog the tuk-tuk,
yeah, we've called it T-Dog the tuk-tuk. I don't know where that's come from, but that is the name of the tuk-tuk. So anyway, we're actually gonna go grab something else to eat. So let's go. We're all parked up, even got a full-on space for the tuk-tuk. So yeah, we've managed to find a little car park.
Beautiful, you stay there.
Let's go get some food. For dinner tonight, we've come to this Thai restaurant, but it's apparently like a Thai restaurant with a Filipino twist. So don't know what that means, but we've got some like peanut chicken. Should I try it?
Nice.
unreal. And we've got some egg fried rice as well. Tastes like egg fried rice. You need to try that though.
Ooh,
So nice, isn't it?
that's a good peanut sauce, that.
And we've also got some spring rolls as well. Ooh, hot. Molten.
Nice then.
Yeah. That food was amazing. It was
Unreal,
so tasty. The total came to, what was it?
650.
650 pesos, so I'll put the conversion on the screen, but loved it. Now we're gonna go try and find some dessert. There's this mango place that I really want to get an ice cream from, so let's go see. This is the spot. Let's order. Oh yeah, it looks too good.
Where do you see it?
Small mango polish. This looks so good. I'm pretty sure we had this when we were in Boracay
Yeah, we did.
and it was so tasty. That is such nice mango ice cream.
Try some. Mmm. Super refreshing, isn't it?
You have to try one of these if you come here, or if you go to Boracay.
Bit of health, see, bit of mango.
Mango on the side of your mango ice cream. It's so refreshing though. We should have got it in the day.
I don't know how to explain the consistency.
It is ice cream, but it's more like sorbet, mixed with sorbet and ice cream. 10 out of 10 though.
10.
So we made it back to our Airbnb. I will give you an Airbnb tour at some point, but I'll probably do it in the day. But we just watched sunset on the way back. We quickly drove to this sunset spot and it took us like 20 minutes to get there. And we were like so close to missing it. And we did miss the actual sun going down, but the afterglow was beautiful. Yeah, it's been such a fun day. I can't wait to do more exploring in the tuk-tuk tomorrow. So I shall catch you guys in the morning. Good morning guys. So we are up, we are getting ready for the day because the first thing we're going to do this morning is actually go and do some snorkeling. Now there is this one specific spot in Panglao which you can basically swim with like sardine, what is it, sardine balls?
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, apparently it's meant to be really, really good. So, and I think just generally, even if there isn't sardines, there's meant to be lots of little fishies there and stuff. So that is what we're gonna head to this morning. I think it's about a 15-minute drive in the tuk-tuk. So we're gonna hop back in the tuk-tuk and head over there now. So let's go. We are back from snorkeling and I'm gonna be honest, I was a little bit scared at first because the sea was so choppy. I just don't like it when the sea is just like crashing against the rocks and I don't know, it's a bit too much for me. I was panicking a little bit when I first got in.
Yep.
Jasper had to just be like, it's fine, just breathe. At first I was a little bit scared, but then we saw these huge shoals of fish. Like, I think it is sardines, but we were saying, like, I thought sardines were like tiny, whereas these were like quite big fish.
They did look quite big. I guess they will look bigger in the water, I guess, but they look like way bigger than a sardine. Well, I mean, I don't really eat fish, though, but from what I remember, a sardine looks like they were a lot bigger.
Like a sardine in a can is like tiny, but
then I guess like any fish, it's all different sizes.
Yeah.
Mackerel in the UK are like this big, and they can grow like this big.
Yeah, so that is so true. So I'm pretty sure they were sardines, but I don't want to say 100% because we're not too sure. So as we pulled up in the tuk-tuk, there was this little booth and you had to pay 200 pesos each, which covered the cost of the environmental fee and also covered the cost of a snorkel guide. So you could only go in the water with a snorkel guide, but it honestly seemed like the most pointless thing ever because we got in the water with the snorkel guide and he was like, oh, you can go over that, and then we never saw him again. So it wasn't really like a guide that like shows you where to go. It was just like he walks you down the steps and then lets you do your own thing. So that was kind of slightly pointless, but you have to pay for it. So, and then we also hired fins. Like, we had our own snorkel mask and we hired fins which cost 500 pesos, and we were in the water for about 45 minutes is what you get, your little time slot. So yeah, definitely recommend. Like, we did see so many sardine balls and everything like that. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of the Airbnb that we're staying in, because obviously now we've been here a couple of days. It is such a nice little apartment. So yeah, I'll give you a quick tour of that now. So this is the main apartment. So here we've got a nice sofa which Joss was just chilling on. Next to him we've got a little water machine, which is always nice to have. But yeah, this is the main kind of living room area. We've got a TV here and then a little kitchenette. There's not really anywhere to cook. Obviously we've got a little microwave, but no kind of stove or anything. So it is basic, but still really nice to have. And we do have a fridge, which is always nice. So yeah, this is the little kitchen. And then over here we've got a dining table. Also, I don't know if you can see the like flashing of the lights. I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of a little bit irritating. To the right here is the bathroom. Pretty basic, pretty simple, but does the job. Nothing fancy. We've just got some storage here as well. And then this is our bedroom. The bed is actually really comfortable. I thought it was a little bit hard at first, but no, it's actually been really nice. So yeah, this is the apartment. And then here is just our little patio area. We've got a table and chairs there which we can sit out on, and then there is the pool there as well. So there's some really nice palm trees. It's actually a really nice little apartment complex. Right guys, we are back in the tuk-tuk. Jasper's just getting it started, and what we actually need to do right now is we need to go drop off this huge bag of washing. So we're going to drive somewhere to see if we can get our laundry done, and then we also need to fill up with petrol, so that's going to be interesting. So we need to get a couple of chores done first, and then we're going to go get a coffee. Let's go. So apparently this is the laundry place. Let's turn in. Oh, there you go, Jasper. He's gonna run it in. He's back.
Ready 4 p.m.
What, today?
Yeah.
What?
250 pieces.
That's crazy. I was not expecting it to be done that quickly. I think that's the quickest we've ever had laundry done. Next stop is to get petrol. just pulled up to this really nice looking coffee shop and we're gonna go in and grab a coffee, which I'm very excited about. This is what it looks like, so let's head in.
Cat is now on the table.
It's so small and cute. I don't know, I've never had a cat as a pet, so I never know how to act
I did
around
when I was
cats.
younger, actually.
Is it going to jump down on me? But now I've got a friend.
Coconut ice latte.
Oat milk ice latte.
That's definitely not an ice latte.
I mean, a hot latte. Cheers.
Now our friend's just having a little clean down there.
Oh, that's so nice.
There's a chicken.
It's basically a zoo out here.
Well, like what's we gonna get? Like a cow walk around the corner in a minute. Turn into a farmland.
That's really nice though. And then we just noticed a little doggy is sat on the table next to us.
There he is. Having a little nap. Oh, there's another cat now, look.
Oh, so... Cheers. How much does this cost? 300 pesos?
380, I think. 380
pesos for our coffees. We've got another friend. I can't see his face. Hey, Bubby. That was a fun little morning. One thing that actually makes me really sad about traveling Southeast Asia is all of the stray dogs. Like every time I see a stray dog, it just hurts a little bit of my heart. So I think those dogs like that were by the restaurant were stray dogs, because when we left they just like walked off and I was like, oh, so sad. One thing I have been doing is I've just been carrying around these little pouches of dog food. You can get them in 7-Eleven, and whenever I just see like a stray dog that looks hungry or is just like sniffing about, I'll just put a little pouch on the floor. And there was one the other day that was just like so skinny and I was just like, oh, the dogs break my heart. But yeah, it's really nice though that the owners of like the restaurants and the cafe just let the dogs like chill wherever they want, and yeah, I thought that was quite nice. But anyway, on our way back we decided to pick up some little sandwiches from this place called Enquiries, and the sandwiches look incredible. Like this is what it looks like, but how unreal does that look? So these are like chicken, bacon, cucumber, lettuce. Sounds like a bit of meat, so we both got one of these each. I definitely need to give it a taste test though, so let's give it a bite. So we actually didn't end up doing anything too exciting yesterday afternoon, so I didn't vlog anything else, but we did pick up our laundry, and I can't believe how quickly she managed to do it. Like when we're in Bali and Thailand and places like that, it's always either the next day or 2 days later, same day. So crazy. So we got all our washing back, which was so nice, but today the weather isn't looking too good. So our plan for today was actually to drive to this place called Chocolate Hills, and it's meant to be this incredible viewpoint. You can see like it's essentially these like green hills, and apparently when it's not like rainy season and they sort of dry out, they go brown, which is why they get their name Chocolate Hills. And it looks like really cool, but it is a 2-hour drive in a tuk-tuk to get there, and obviously a 2-hour drive back, so it's going to be a 4-hour round trip. And we woke up today and it's pouring down with rain, and I'm gonna be honest, like I don't think I want to sit in a tuk-tuk for 4 hours in the rain. I
also seen a video where someone had like just gone anyway on a day like this, and there was no view, it was just cloud.
You can't see it. Yeah, I think if it was only like a 30-minute drive we would definitely go, but because it's like 2 hours in a tuk-tuk, and it's raining, so yeah, kind of not the best combo. Got a cheese toasty,
which seems to be everywhere on Panglao.
Yeah, they are.
Everywhere sells cheese toasties.
Nice palm roll. That's probably the best one we've had. Back in the tuk-tuk.
Back we go.
Sun is shining now, which is nice. Right, you gonna drive us or shall I drive us?
Jesus.
So we've just parked up the tuk-tuk and we are now heading down to the beach. So we're basically going to the next beach along to the one we went to the other day. The one we went to was called, I keep getting the name wrong. I keep thinking it's Dumagati, but I think it's Dumaluan. But the beach along is called White Beach. So we're gonna go see that one today. The sun is currently out, so I'm feeling good. I'm excited to see what the beach is like. The beach is looking so nice. We're gonna walk a little bit further along though. Gonna be honest, I definitely think the other end of the beach, the last one we were at, is a lot nicer than this one, but it's looking kind of grey at the moment. So
it looks like the
clouds are rolling in.
Definitely raining there.
Yeah.
Looks like it's coming back, doesn't it?
So I think we're just gonna have a little walk along the beach.
Yeah, it is.
Instead.
The clouds are moving at us.
Uh-oh.
Probably won't pick up on camera how dark that cloud is.
No, I'll get a little clip on my phone so you guys can see it, but it's not looking the best. Guys, we just made it back to the tuk-tuk just as it started raining, so that was good time, and Jasper was like, we need to leave now, it's gonna pour down, and it seems to be, Jasper seems to be right, so he is currently putting the side of the tuk-tuk down, so we're not gonna get all
What a good idea,
soaked. Yeah.
I definitely think it's just going to keep getting heavier.
What do you say?
It's going to get well hot in here.
Oh yeah, should we leave that side up?
Or just put one down for now.
Yeah.
See how we get on.
Oh my god. It's crazy how quickly the rain starts.
It was like in the distance, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then it was like within 10 minutes of us walking on the beach, it started to rain, and we looked back and was like, it's gonna downpour.
Any second.
And it looks like it is.
Yeah. Guys, we've had to put all the sides down now because it's got so heavy.
We're literally perfectly timed coming away from the beach. I'm glad as well, because obviously the weather cleared up, so we were like, oh, we actually could have gone to Chocolate Hills.
Yeah.
But if we decided to leave, we would have been on the way now, like it's absolutely done in by rain.
Got the little windscreen wiper on the go.
Could do with a new one, really. I guess it probably doesn't get used that much.
No. Right, we're attempting to go. Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh my gosh! I don't know if it's dangerous driving in these conditions in a tuk-tuk. Kind of feels slightly dangerous.
Yeah. Could be right.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Just go slow.
Yeah. Current vibes. Absolute downpour.
We just decided it's probably really unsafe to drive in the rain, so we're waiting it out.
It's like rivers on the road now, it's wild.
So we're now just waiting in our little cocoon.
It's so hot in here, isn't it? It's like a green now.
Hot, yeah. But hopefully it won't be too much longer. It's crazy how heavy it is.
I want to get in the pool. It was so cool in the rain.
Good. Guys, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what they put in the water here, but every time I wash my hair, it goes like pinky, and I don't know if you can see it, but my natural hair has like a goldeny tone to it, but it's literally looking like very orangey, and now the bottom part of my hair is going pink, so I don't think you can see it on camera. I don't know what they put in the water here, but it's turning my hair pink, which isn't fun. So today definitely hasn't gone as planned, but to be honest, I'm very glad that we weren't in the tuk-tuk on the way to Chocolate Hills in those conditions. Like, I just don't, it doesn't feel very safe driving in the rain in the tuk-tuk, I'm not gonna lie. It's still a fun day. Jasper is behind me. He enjoyed himself.
There you go.
But we're just finishing off planning the rest of our time in the Philippines, and we've got quite a few places coming up which I'm super excited about. I have actually just had such a fun time in Bohol. Obviously this is our first island that we've come back to in the Philippines, and I wasn't really too sure what to expect because Boracay is a very touristy island, which is where we went in 2023, and I just wasn't really sure what the other islands would be like in the Philippines, but so far I've loved it, and definitely having the tuk-tuk has just made such a difference, just being able to go wherever we wanted. So yeah, I just had the best time. Definitely recommend a trip to Bohol if you are coming to the Philippines, but can't wait to continue exploring the Philippines. And yeah, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any other Philippines vlogs. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye. You want to say bye?
Bye.